I'm so glad you're here with me today because we're about to dive into something that can absolutely transform the way you experience life. The power of the present moment. Now, we all hear this phrase, live in the moment. But what does it really mean to live in the moment? How can we truly embrace the here and now, let go of past regrets, and stop worrying about what might happen in the future? In today's video, I'm going to break it all down for you. The power of the present, the benefits of living in the now, and, most importantly, how you can start making the most of your moments starting right now. I'll share practical tips, mindful practices, and even stories of how living in the present moment has brought more peace and happiness into my life. So let's jump right in and start exploring the present moment together. Let's start with the most important question. What exactly is the present moment? It's this second, this very one you're living in right now. It's the air entering your lungs, the feeling of your body in the chair, the sounds you're hearing. It's the warmth of the sun or the coolness of the breeze. The present moment is all there is. But what about the past? And the future? Well, the past is gone, it's only a memory. The future? It hasn't happened yet. It's full of possibilities, most of which haven't even come true. So when you really think about it, the only time you can control, the only time that's real, is this very second, right now. This is powerful stuff, friends. When we shift our focus to the present moment, we realize that everything else, the worries about the future, the regrets about the past, are distractions. They keep us from fully experiencing the beauty of life as it happens. Living in the moment means fully engaging with what's going on around us and inside us right now. It's about noticing the little things, like how the sun feels on your skin, the taste of your food, or the sound of your footsteps. It's about making peace with where you are right now and embracing the fullness of life in the here and now. Now let's talk about the past. We all have a past, right? We've made mistakes, experienced failures, and maybe even faced trauma or difficult moments. And while reflecting on the past can be important for learning and growth, when we dwell on it for too long, it can hold us back. It can keep us stuck in regret, guilt, and sadness. I'm sure you've heard the expression, you can't change the past. It's true. No matter how much we wish things were different, or how many times we replay those moments in our heads, we can't go back. What we can do is accept it. We can learn from it, forgive ourselves and others, and then choose to move forward. Let me share an example from my own life. There was a time when I really regretted a decision I made. I kept thinking, if only I'd done things differently, maybe everything would be better now. And for a long time, that regret weighed on me. But eventually, I realized that by holding on to that regret, I was only preventing myself from fully living. I was stuck in the past, missing out on the life happening right in front of me. So, I made a conscious decision to let it go. I forgave myself, accepted that I couldn't change the past, and allowed myself to focus on the present. And do you know what happened? It was like a weight was lifted. I was finally free to experience life as it is right now. The past doesn't have to haunt you. You can honor it, learn from it, and then move on. It's about accepting that what happened, happened, and you don't have to carry that burden anymore. Now, let's talk about the future. The future. It's full of endless possibilities, but it's also filled with uncertainty. We often get anxious about what's coming next. Will I get the job I want? Will I find true love? Will my family be okay? There are so many questions we have, and it's easy to get overwhelmed by them. But here's something important to remember. You can't predict the future. No matter how much you worry or how many what-if scenarios you play out in your mind, you have no control over what will happen. Worrying about the future is like trying to steer a boat in a storm without knowing which direction the waves are going to take you. It's exhausting and ultimately unhelpful. So, what can you do instead? You can choose to be present. Focus on the now, the task at hand, the breath you're taking. Let go of the fear and uncertainty about what could happen. Trust that when the future arrives, you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way. And in the meantime, you'll be more at peace because you won't be consumed by what you can't control. Think about all the times you've worried about the future in the past. How many of those worries actually came true? How many times did you imagine worst-case scenarios that never even happened? The majority of the time, our fears about the future are far worse than the reality. So why not stop worrying about what's ahead and start living fully in the now? The future will come, but it's only the present moment where you have true control. So take a deep breath, release the anxiety, and trust that you're exactly where you need to be right now. Now that we understand the power of the present moment, let's talk about how you can start embracing it in your everyday life. Here are a few practices that have helped me and many others stay grounded in the now. Mindful breathing. This is one of the simplest and most effective ways to center yourself in the present moment. You can do it anytime, anywhere. Here's a practice we can do together. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and take a slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and exhale slowly. As you breathe, notice how your body feels. The sensation of the air entering and leaving your lungs. When your mind wanders, gently guide your attention back to your breath. This helps calm the mind and brings your focus to the present. The power of now exercise. Here's an easy one you can practice throughout your day. The next time you find yourself lost in thought, whether you're worrying about the future or replaying something from the past, stop for a moment and ask yourself, what's happening right now? What can I see, hear, smell, taste, or feel? This exercise pulls you into the present and shifts your attention away from distracting thoughts. Body awareness. Sometimes our minds are so busy that we forget about our bodies. A quick body scan is a great way to ground yourself in the present moment. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Now, slowly bring your awareness to different parts of your body, starting at your head and working your way down to your toes. Notice any tension or discomfort and breathe into those areas. This helps reconnect you to the here and now. Gratitude practice. Gratitude is a powerful tool for staying present. Every morning or evening, take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. They can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, or a moment of laughter. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what's already here and helps you appreciate the present moment more fully. Mindful movement. Whether it's yoga, stretching, or going for a walk, moving your body mindfully can help bring your attention back to the present. As you move, pay attention to how your body feels, the rhythm of your breath, and the sensations in your muscles. It's a wonderful way to let go of stress and reconnect with the now. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but it's hard to stay in the present all the time. And you're right. Living in the present can be challenging. Our minds are constantly busy, jumping from one thought to another, and we live in a world full of distractions. But the key to living in the present isn't about being perfect at it. It's about practicing it again and again every day. When your mind wanders, Don't be hard on yourself. Simply notice that it's happened and gently bring your attention back to the present. The more you practice, the easier it will become. It's all about cultivating awareness. And remember, being present isn't about being perfect or constantly happy. It's about accepting whatever is happening in the moment, whether it's a moment of joy or a moment of struggle. The more you practice being in the now, the more you'll find that you can navigate both the highs and lows of life with greater peace. So what's the takeaway? The present moment is all we truly have. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. The only place where life unfolds, where growth happens and where joy resides is right here, right now. Living in the present isn't about perfection or never worrying, it's about progress. It's about making small conscious choices every day to return to the now. Let go of the past, release your fear of the future, and step into the richness of the present moment. If you found value in this video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear how you practice mindfulness and live in the present. Until then, stay present, stay peaceful, and remember, the only moment that matters is now. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live.